Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to hear the most interesting story you'll ever hear. Well, not ever. That's really putting myself in a kind of a, oh my god, I'm the most interesting guy in the world. In case you haven't noticed, I've actually lost a bit of weight since I came to Europe. I don't know why that is, because I've been eating everything. I think it's because I've been walking everywhere. Anyways, so, I just got, well, in Copenhagen, right now I'm at the station, so I really should have done this with her here, but it could be one of the more interesting stories you've heard in a while, and especially from me. So, today, well, all night long, every time I come to Westboro, I was here for twice so far, but every time I come to Westboro, I'm propositioned by prostitutes like crazy. Apparently something about this says I need to get laid, and they're more than happy to oblige. And one of the things that they tried to do today, one of them tried to, I went out to a bar and I drank a little bit, and while I was drinking with them, I got propositioned at the bar, not knowing that it was a prostitute. That was just some girl who wanted to drink with me. How would I have ever thought about that? I wonder how I came to that conclusion, I should say, because, I'm not the most attractive guy in the world. But I did, however, have, apparently I had an air of loneliness. And these people came up to me, or not people, I guess, yeah, prostitutes are people too. Anyone tells you otherwise is just being a jerk. But they are people. So here's what happened. The girl comes up to me, she's like, so, she drinks with me for a little bit, asked me to buy her a beer. I'm like, sure, I'll buy you a beer. So I do buy her a beer and everything. And she says, okay, thanks for the beer, honey. So, where do you want to go to have sex? And I'm like, nowhere, I just met you. And so she's like, no. It's only 700. We'll have sex. It's only 700 kroners. Which, I'm not going to pay that to have sex with a prostitute, much less have sex with a prostitute. It's not my thing. Not my style. So, what happened was, eventually she spent the whole night trying to get me to just go ahead and have sex with her for money and fuck her for money. And clearly she thought I was going to eventually cave in and pay for like 700 for this and that. So, after about 3 Coronas, and yeah, she ordered Coronas, so apparently that's the hooker beer. There's a sign talking to me now. That's funny. Anyway, so she propositions me, and why would you throw McDonald's on the ground like that? That's not fun. Anyways, she propositions me to have sex with her, and I'm like, not really gonna do it. I'm like, let me think about it as I'm walking towards the station, and I feel bad that I led this girl on. So I was like, you know what? You seem like a nice chick. You seem like you're trying to at least make a buck in this world. Even if it is selling your ass. Some people have to do that for money, you know? So, basically, after she realized, fuck, this guy's not going to pay for me, I wasted at least 2 hours trying to fuck this guy. Please tell me I'm standing in the right place for a train. I've got to be. Gotta be. Maybe not. I don't know. I have to be standing in the right spot for a train. Anyways, so this lady's like, okay, you wasted my time, I'm upset. She starts to sort of like, not cry, but she starts to feel bad. So, what I do is I decide I'm going to go ahead and just take you out for coffee, and I'm going to get you a hot dog. I was a slave from Nigeria, so, Nigeria is like not exactly the best place in the world to begin with, let alone a place for a prostitute to come here for. It's obvious she's come here because she's in dire straits. I didn't mean to waste her time or anything like that. So I ended up buying her a hot dog and a cup of coffee. You know, just to stay warm since she's out there working her ass and everything. And might I say, even if it is 7-Eleven, these things are damn tasty. And the 7-Elevens here are just like... It's fucking insane the amount of quality. There's mayo in there too. So this is sort of a food review. I'll do a real one on these. This is just the story I wanted to tell. So, we get out. She comes up, her hooker friends come by, and they're like, so did you fuck him? Did you get this guy or whatever? And she's like, no. All he did was buy me a hot dog, buy me a cup of coffee, and give me a pat on the back and say, basically, good job. You're working your ass. You're doing what you got to do. And she was more confused about what I did for her than pretty much anyone else there. And then immediately the three of them, her three friends were there. They're like, wait, this guy bought you food? Then I start chasing down. And so they're like, so they start propositioning me, not for sex anymore. Now they're propositioning me for hot dogs. So I've got, it's like when you go to a, there's a train, but it's not my train. So I'm waiting for mine. It's the B. Heading back. Anyways. So, rather than having prostitutes come up and proposition me for sex, now I've got a whole gang of like 5 prostitutes coming after me, asking me for hot dogs. So they're like, come on, baby, please buy me a hot dog. And I'm like, hey, lady, I only got enough for 2 hot dogs. I got one for me, I got one for her. What are you gonna do about it, you know? Anyways, figured that'd be a funny story, and I figured some of you might find it pretty funny. It's going a little long. It's about 8 minutes now. Anyways, I'm just gonna end it here. These things are excellent. If ever you go to Copenhagen, if ever you go to Denmark, go to one of the 7-Elevens, get this stuff. Amazing stuff. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye.